Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jasodhanandana Vajajana Ranjana Jasodhanandana Vajajana Ranjana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradari Jasodhanandana Vajajana Ranjana Jasodhanandana Vajajana Ranjana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Radha Madan Mohan, Radha Madan Mohan Radhe. Jaya Jagannath, Jaya Jagannath, Jaya Baladeva, Jaya Subhadra. Jagannatha Swami Nayana Patagami, Nayana Patagami, Baba Tume. Jaya Gauranitai, Jaya Gauranitai, Gauranitai, Jaya Gauranitai. Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada. Jayam Vishupad Paramamsa Paribraja Gacharya Ashotara Sata Sri Srimati Zvangres Esi Bhakti Vedanta Swami Sri Prabhupada Ki Jai. Jayam Vishupad Paramamsa Paribraja Gacharya Ashotara Sata Sri Srimati Zvangres Sri Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj Sri Prabhupada Ki Jai. Ananta Koti Vaishnavrinda Ki Jai. Namacharya Sri Haridas Thakur Ki Jai. प्रेम सिखो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासदि गौर भक्त वृंद की जय श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंद राधा कुंज गिरि गोवर्धन की जय वृंदावन धाम की जय मायापुर नवद्वीप धाम की जय जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की जय गंगामयी की जय जमुनामयी की जय श्रीमती तुलसी देवी की जय भक्ति देवी की जय श्री हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय श्री श्री राधा मदन मोहन की जय श्री श्री गौनिताई की जय श्री श्री जगन्नाथ सुभद्रा बलदेव की जय गौर प्रेमानंदी all Gauri Sudha Samanimatis, all Gauri Sudha Samanimatis, all Gauri Sudha Samanimatis, all Gauri to Sri Guru Sri Gauranga, all Gauri to Sri Prabhupada. Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamini Tinamine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pachadine Nirvise Shasunyavadi Paschatya Devatarine Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudirayet Nashtaprayeshu Bhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavatyuttama Sloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naistiki Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya cha Nanda Gopa Kumaraya Govindaya Namo Namah. Sri Sri Gaunitai ki jai. Sri Sri Radha Madam Mohan ki jai. Sri Sri Jagannath Subhadra Baladev ki jai. We are reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, 4th Skanda, 20th chapter, sloka number 44. Chiravasa Vratakshama Venibhuta Siroruha Babau Upapatim Santa Sikha Santam Iva Analam Chiravasa Vadakshama Venibhuta Siroruha Babhavupapatim Santa Sikha Santamiva Nalam Chiravasa Vadakshama Venibhuta Siroruha Babhavupapatim Santa Sikha Santamiva Nalam Chiravasa Vadakshama Venibhuta Siroruha Babhavupapatim Santa Sikha Santamiva Nalam. Chiravasa, wearing old garments. Vratakshama, lean and thin on account of austerities. Venibhuta, entangled. Siroruha, her hair. Babau, she shone. Upapatim, near the husband. Santa, peaceful. Sikha, flames. Santam, without being agitated. Eva, like. Analam, fire. Translation: the daughter of King Vidarbha wore old garments, and she was lean and thin because of her vows of austerity. Since she did not arrange her hair, it became entangled and twisted in locks. Although she remained always near her husband, she was as silent and unagitated as the flame of an undisturbed fire. Please repeat. The daughter of King Vidarbha wore old garments, and she was lean and thin because of her vows of austerity. Since she did not arrange her hair, it became entangled and twisted in locks. Although she remained always near her husband, she was as silent and unagitated as the flame of an undisturbed fire. Purport by Zibangre Sesi Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. When one begins to burn firewood, there is smoke and agitation in the beginning. Although there are so many disturbances in the beginning, once the fire is completely set, the firewood burns steadily. Similarly, when both husband and wife follow the regulative principles of austerity, they remain silent and are not agitated by sex impulses. At such a time, both husband and wife are benefited spiritually. One can attain this stage of life by completely giving up a luxurious mode of life. In this verse, the word Chiravasa refers to very old torn garments. The wife especially should remain austere, not desiring luxurious dresses and living standards. She should accept only the bare necessities of life and minimize her eating and sleeping. There should be no question of mating. Simply by engaging in the service of her exalted husband, who must be a pure devotee, the wife will never be agitated by sex impulses. The Vanapasta stage is exactly like this. Although the wife remains with her husband, she undergoes severe austerities and penances, so that although both husband and wife live together, there is no question of sex. In this way, both husband and wife can be lived together perpetually. Since the wife is weaker than the husband, this weakness is expressed in this verse with the words upapatim. Upa means near to or almost equal to. Being a man, the husband is generally more advanced than his wife. Nonetheless, the wife is expected to give up all luxurious habits. She should not even dress nicely or comb her hair. Hair combing is one of the main businesses of women. In the Vanapasta stage, the wife should not take care of her hair. Thus, her hair will become tangled in knots. Consequently, the wife will no longer be attractive to the husband, and she herself will no longer be agitated by sex impulses. In this way, both husband and wife can advance in spiritual consciousness. This advanced stage is called the Paramahamsa stage, and once it is obtained, both husband and wife can be actually liberated from bodily consciousness. If the disciple remains steady in the service of the spiritual master, he need no longer fear falling down into the clutches of Maya. Om Ajnana Timilandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurnamilitam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namah Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Juta Padakamalam Sri Gurun Vaishnavanscha Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathan Vitantam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Ladita Sri Visakam Vitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpate Gopesya Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute. Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavanaswari. Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Haripriye. Vancha Kalpatarubhasya Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha. Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah. Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Sivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. In this chapter, entitled Puranjana becomes a woman in the next life, here we see the further explanation of this woman's life, who was Puranjana in a previous life. And this woman, Vardharbi, daughter of King Vidarbha, became the wife of a king, Malayadwaja. Fortunately for her, King Malayadwaja was a very exalted king, very pious, following all the regulative principles of the Kshatriya. And he had come now to the end of his life. Throughout his life, he was exemplary. He gave the kingdom to his sons, 7 sons. Now he has retired from active life and he simply engaged in spiritual realization, giving up all activities and simply concentrating on the Supreme Personality of Godhead that was described in the earlier slokas. So in this condition, what is the wife doing? Vaidarbhi. She continues to serve her husband to the best of her ability, and she can understand that now the husband, Maladwaja, is completely immersed in spiritual consciousness. So as a devoted wife, she wants to follow also in the same way a spiritual life, giving up the relationship husband and wife to some extent, that is no intimate connection, husband and wife, but simply serving the husband as a spiritual master, as a worshipable deity. In this way, she is assured that she will achieve the same destination as the husband. As long as the husband lives, she will continue to serve him, and when the husband passes away, she will just follow the husband, maybe by burning in the same funeral pyre as the husband. So that is the traditional way for the wives to follow the husband up to the point of death. This will be explained later on, how this giving up the body at that time, the Vaidarbhi will have the great opportunity, the great fortune to directly meet the Supreme Personality of Godhead. That will be described in the next slokas. So what we can understand here is that for a wife, for a woman to be married to an exalted husband, very pious, a devotee of Lord Vishnu, is very fortunate for her. She can devote herself to her husband's service and in this way achieve perfection of life. Generally speaking, to take birth as a woman is not as good as taking birth as man. Here Prabhupada explains also in the explanation of Upapatim. Upa means near, Near means physically near and also mentally near. That means our consciousness is not exactly on the same level. She is just like one little below that, upapatim, below the husband. But by serving the husband in this manner, in a very faithful and unconditional manner, she will be having the same destination. So this we can remember many examples in the Vedic literature of great ladies, wife of exalted husbands, who served their husband throughout life up to the end. When Pandu was in exile in the forest, he was accompanied by his two wives, Madri and Kunti Devi. So at that time, both of the wives, they were serving the husband very nicely. And at one point, because Pandu had received a shapam that he would die if he had union with a wife, so he forgot having union with a Madri. Then he was about to pass away. And when he passed away, then the arrangement for a funeral was being done. At that time, Madri decided, now let me also pass away along with my husband. So she decided to join her husband in the funeral pyre. And Kunti Devi also was thinking, maybe I should also do like that. But then Vyasadeva came to her rescue and told her that you cannot do this. It is better to remain alive and look after your 5 children, 3 children and 2 children from Madrid. 5 children, very exalted children. You must remain alive to look after them. Don't do sati, sahagaman. So Madri did sahagaman. She went along with her husband, but Kunti Devi actually became the most exalted. What we remember now, reading Mahabharata, we remember Kunti Devi. Some people may think that to do Sahagaman is more exalted, but actually it is not so. If one can do the service of the husband even after husband passes away, that is better. To continue eternally, Janma Janme Prabhu say, as we sing daily, birth after birth, I am your servant. You be my master. I will serve you. I want to serve you. Birth after birth. Not that after the spiritual master passes away, the disciple decides to finish his life. Not like that. The disciple will be truly a disciple. He will be remembered as the ideal disciple if life after life he can serve his spiritual master. That is the most exalted position for the disciple. And this way, Kunti Devi became so well known in the Mahabharata and throughout times, for all times to come, as the most exalted mother of the 5 Pandavas. More recently, of course, we remember the exalted status of the wives of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in Navadvip was a very famous Pandit. Right from beginning, he was excellent in his studies. He was defeating all the Pandits in his village. He became very glorious as a Pandit Nimai. is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Krishna himself. But he exhibited this Vidya Lila, Vidya Vilas, taking pleasure in learning Sanskrit, Shastras, and defeating everyone. So his mother became concerned that at one time she had decided that now my boy has become uh, aged enough, he should take a wife. So some arrangement was made that the daughter of one Vallabha, Lakshmi, she was arranged to become the wife of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nimai Pandit. So in this way, they started husband and wife, most ideal. And at one point, Nimai Pandit decided that here in this village, Nabadwip, it is difficult to earn a living. So let me go outside, let me go to this Bangladesh, now Bangladesh. And so he went along with some of his students and walked a few days, and he arrived by the side of the Padmavati river. And there he stayed there for some time with his students, and more boys came. They came to know that Nimai Pandit has come. So they became very much interested to become his students. And in this way, Nimai Pandit stays for a few days there. And then he came back to Nabadwip after that. But in the meantime, his wife Lakshmi, she was very much distressed. As a wife, she could not live in separation from her husband. She was so dedicated to Nimai that she could not think of life. How can I sustain my life in his absence? Before departing, Nimai Pandit had told Lakshmi Devi that you look after my mother. So in this way, Lakshmi Devi was actually from early morning to night, she was busy in the house. She was maintaining the house completely. She was cooking everything, and she was looking after Tulsi Devi and Puja, and she was taking more time looking after her mother-in-law, Sachi Devi. In this way, she followed very, very carefully the instruction of Nimai Pandit to look after everything, especially to look after Nimai Pandit's mother. But despite this, she was considering, how can I maintain my life without Nimai? So one day she decided, let me go to the Ganga. And she went to the Ganga and meditated upon Nimai. And she left her body in this condition, in complete transcendental consciousness, Gora consciousness, thinking of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in this way. So when Nimai Pandit came back from Bangladesh, he was surprised. Where is Lakshmi? Then his mother told that Lakshmi Devi passed away in your absence. So in this way, again, Nimai Pandit started his lila of being a great Pandit. He was very famous throughout, and in this way he spent his time in Vidya Vilas. And then after some time, his mother again thought, no, again, Nimai has to get married. So we have to select another wife for him. So there was one uh, Pandit, Mr. Sanatan Misra. Sanatan Misra was a very good Brahmana, and he had a very good daughter, a daughter called Vishnu Priya. So in this way, some arrangement was made, and it was decided that Nimai would marry Vishnu Priya. So all the arrangements, marriage was done. In this way, again, uh, after Lakshmi Priya, then Vishnu Priya again became the very faithful wife of Nimai Pandit. So for the second time in this way, Nimai Pandit was married with a very exemplary wife. She was also serving his mother and so on. But then another Leela of Lord Chaitanya, that sannyas Leela. Lord Chaitanya thought that now it is the time for me to take sannyas and to spread Krishna consciousness throughout India. Unless I take sannyas, I cannot do this as a householder. People are there in the village. When I chant the holy names, they are making fun. Why you are chanting loudly? What is this? If you are a real Pandit, you should not waste your time in this sentimental exhibition. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was very much hurt, and seeing the mentality of the people of Navadvip, he thought that what is the use of staying here? I cannot do anything here. It is my mission. I have come here to distribute Krishna Prema to everyone. I cannot do it as a householder. So he decided, let me take sannyas. So when he took that decision, at the time of taking sannyas, it is mentioned in the Sri Chaitanya Mangal that there was a conversation between Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Vishnu Priya. Vishnu Priya is telling Lord Chaitanya, I have heard there's some news, some rumor being circulated that you are going to take sannyas. I cannot believe it. You tell me frankly, are you going to take sannyas? And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, yes, I want to take sannyas. So what shall I do? How can I live? What will happen to me? I cannot live without you. So what can I do? And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told her that you just keep my, no, some photo, not photo, some uh, representing some representation, some emblem, some image, and think about me, I'll be with you. If you think of me, I'll be with you. In this way, you spend your life in worshipping Lord Krishna and thinking of me. Your life will be perfect. So the Vishnu Priya was in this way instructed, and Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu took sannyas the next day, and Vishnu Priya started her worship in a separate place on the other side of the river. She established a small temple there. Every day in this way, she was worshipping Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Lord Krishna in this way, following the instruction of her husband. And she was so austere. Here we see that the daughter of King Vidarbha was not looking after her body nicely. Similarly, Vishnu Priya also. She was completely renounced. Inasmuch as her husband took sannyas, renounced order of life, she also participated in the same lifestyle, renouncing all bodily pleasures and eating very, very little. She used to chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, and every mala, completing one mala, she would set aside 1 grain of rice. So at the end of the day, she may have some 60 or maximum 100 grains. In this way, she would cook this way, eat. That was her only food for the whole day. So how she lived, and what to speak of putting beautiful dress, combing hair, and so that. No, she was not doing this. So we can see that this lifestyle of a wife has been also uh, in practice throughout history up to the present day. There are wives also, but now, of course, it is very rare to see a wife who is so dedicated to the husband. But it's very glorious to see this when the wife is partaking to the life of the husband in a detached manner. That is the third stage of life. Brahmacharya, Grihastha, Varnapasta, Sannyas. After Grihastha ashram, Prabhupada mentions that according to Vedic scriptures, it is enjoined that by the age of 50, the husband and wife can go together for Tirtha Yatra, visiting holy places, not having any bodily intimate connection, but simply traveling together and being purified by going to holy places in this way. That is called Vanapasta. Vana means forest, of course. Everybody knows. But nowadays, Vanapasta, it is practically impossible to take to the forest and live like in this way, in the forest, going from holy place to holy place. Holy places we can visit, but living in the forest nowadays, it is practically impractical, impossible. But long time ago, there was that tradition was there, Vanapasta, and many exalted devotees took this Vanapasta and then sannyas, last stage. So at the age of 50, take Vanapasta, then age of 75, you can take sannyas. That is the uh, Varnashram Dharma as established in the Vedic literature. So Prabhupada says that what is now the relationship between the daughter of King Vidarbha and King Vimalaya Dwaja is just like Vanapasta stage. They are not separated. In the sannyas order, the husband cannot meet the wife. Just after taking sannyas ashram, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu did not meet his wife at all. Even when he went to Advaita Acharya's house, wife was not there. Then he went to Puri and so on. So he never met his wife again. That is the system. A sannyasi cannot meet his former wife. But in the Vanapasta, they can be together, but without any intimate connection. So this is what's happening. They are following a very austere lifestyle, and they concentrate on the self-realization, Krishna consciousness, meditating upon Lord Krishna, offering worship to Lord Krishna, chanting the holy names of Lord Krishna constantly, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So when husband and wife in this stage of Vanapasta, retired life, live together, that is very auspicious. And Prabhupada says it can go on like this forever. There is no need of, I mean, changing. This is very auspicious. And this is a stage when there is a peaceful condition. Here it is mentioned that Vaidarbhi was silent. Husband was silent, wife was silent. So no dispute, no quarrel, unnecessarily talking. Simply thinking and chanting the holy names of the Lord and eating, little bit eating in this way, spending time in Krishna consciousness. So this is the ideal stage. This is a very good combination, husband and wife. And at the end, certainly they will go back home, back to Godhead. So this is the description of these slokas here, as described by Narada Muni to King Prachina Barishat. Any other questions or comments? Okay, Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai.